Good morning, Glue Troopers. Little Miss Adorable has me under her spell. There's no shock there. Oh, real quick, High Command has approved today's live stream. We're supposed to have some family coming over, but we're not really sure when they're going to show up. So she said, just do your normal thing. Might try to get a little bit of an early start on it, but anyway, going to be very informal today. Just whatever you guys want to chat about. If you have anything particular you'd like to ask about, leave a comment below or shoot me an email, and I'll see if I can't whip something up before it begins. I think one subject we're probably going to talk about is the effect of temperature and humidity on paint, because I mean it's really made a surprise, because it hasn't gotten that cold down here. I mean, it's probably gotten to 40 one time, but usually it's well, I guess it did get into the 30s at one point at night, but I mean, you wouldn't think that would make that big a difference, but I guess you are starting to, when you're talking 30 Fahrenheit, you know, you 30 or 40 Fahrenheit, you are starting to get a little close to freezing. But given the already viscous nature of the paint, it just really has thickened that stuff up. And I might have to go get a little space heater or something for the shed if I'm going to paint in there, but I'm not too sure I want to have an open heat source around all, you know, potentially explosive chemicals. When I was working on the Thunderbolt, after I put the name on it, I started calling it Miss Melissa. Have you guys ever worked on a model and for some reason you started calling it by a name? I don't know if that was just, you know, I don't normally do that. Oh gosh, you're so adorable. I don't know if I don't normally do that. It was just maybe because I spent so much time putting the name on it, it just sort of became a thing. But anyway, not really a lot to talk about this morning. I want to start getting my stuff together for my trip coming up on Monday. And fortunately, it looks like that winter storm pushed through the Northeast yesterday in Buffalo. So hopefully by the time, although it's going to be cold when I get up there, hopefully I won't be dealing too much with the snow. I have a model Heinkel 111 that, and this is a segue. I have a model Heinkel 111 that was made by Lindbergh, and when I built it, I wasn't real thrilled with it. The outside shape was okay, but there was virtually no cockpit detail. There was like a floor and a yoke and a seat for the pilot, and that was it. And given that it has that big glazed nose and you can see in it, it was just not, you know, it was like there's just not enough detail. I mean, some airplanes, I was joking earlier, that, you know, a lot of times people go through all this trouble to detail their cockpits, and then when the airplane's put together, you can't see any of it, even if you pose it with the canopy open. But this one definitely did not have that problem. So I was like, what am I going to do with it? So I decided to make it all frosted over like cold morning and put snow all over it like it was being repaired on the Russian front. And actually came out not bad, made a little diorama out of it. And I actually bought the fake snow for models, and it worked just like it was supposed to. But that got me wondering, what are good things to make fake snow out of? And obviously the first few things that come to mind are flour, sugar, and salt. And I haven't really used those to make fake snow, but I was wondering what you guys use. And you're just busy being adorable, aren't you? God, you love that so much. She's got her paw around my hand if I try to stop. Rub me. Scratch my tummy. So, and the same thing goes for sand. Some things don't scale, like water doesn't scale. You know, put on a model boat in the water and a ship or something, the water's not going to froth up like it does, you know, in front of a real ship. Which of course is why in Hollywood, they had to come up with little air blowers to bubble up the water by the bow to try and, you know, give it that look. It's one of the big problems of using models in movies. Some things don't scale. So I was wondering what you guys' tricks are on snow or sand, or for asphalt. I tend to use sandpaper. Buy a virgin piece of sandpaper, which usually comes in appropriate colors, and it textures out pretty well as asphalt. So anyway, a lot of you guys have asked about Shep Payne, Shepard Payne, the famous diorama maker, and I know he put out a bunch of books, and I should probably get one because the stuff he did was world class, and I tend to wonder what his shortcuts were. Some of the stuff's online, online. But one other thing, quick side note, is that I've been having a lot of trouble with the program, my editing program, which is Pinnacle by Avid. I have Pinnacle 23, and it's just running so slow, and it's bombing out all the time. So I'm going to probably have to do some online research to see if I've got it, because it didn't used to be this slow, and there must be some kind of settings or something in there that I've got messed up. But for a while it wasn't working at all, and some buggy software. Just, it's not very expensive, and it does so much stuff. Well, anyway, that's all I got for today. So we'll see you guys hopefully at the live stream. You have a great morning, and model on. And I'll see if my overlord here will let me go. Can I go now?